don't need the flashlight, no, This bitch a movie in the ass and saying right. Let's come, let's throw it back. That money make a lock and they get right. Like, oh yeah, like where my money at, bitch? Where my money at? Yeah, where my money at, bitch? Where my money at? Where my money at?
What's up, Live Squad? Welcome to the live mic on site with the homie BankBoy Resight. I'm here with the big dog, MoneyBaby504. Up and coming artist in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? We are over here on Magazine Street. It is the feel-good venue. You guys need to pull up for coffee and cocktails and some bar treats. You know what I'm saying? We are at Vigorous Body. This family over here at Vigorous Body with MoneyBaby504. What's happening, big brother?
What's up, man? The biggest MoneyBaby504, the biggest Scorpio repping the 4G. Do not forget it.
Yes, indeed, Lord. MoneyBaby504, bro. It's so glad to have you. We on Magazine Street, iconic Magazine Street in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? You got new music dropping. You constantly performing. You're doing your thing in the city of New Orleans.
Gotcha.
Can you let everybody know where you're from, big dog?
Oh, I'm from that 7 Ward for sure. I'm from 7 Ward Hardhead for sure.
Hardhead.
All the way.
Believe that, you know what I'm saying? Born and raised in the 7 Ward, right?
Yes, indeed.
What part of the 7 Ward?
Right there on North Dorgenois Street, right there behind Cajun.
I had to check your block. Yeah, make sure you got your block together.
Shit
for sure.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
7 Ward bound. You understand me?
You dig?
Say money, baby. Let's ask you the question. How did you get involved in this music industry, especially in New Orleans? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. My dad paved the way. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I was small, I ain't even really like, I ain't even have no mind into the music, but my dad always made me like write these rhymes down, and we always used to rap them together and stuff, and he have his part and I have my part. So it's just always something that was embedded in me ever since he started doing that with me. And whenever, you know what I'm saying, I got old enough, I just started learning from the big people, which is my peers and shit. I be learning from them, and I just be putting it in my own little style, and I be going with my own little wave.
For sure. So talk about your father and how y'all got started with Frosty ENT, which your father is the CEO and the owner of the company. How did he come to you and tell you were gonna be an artist?
I ain't gonna lie. He already knew I was an artist. He already knew I was gonna be an artist. I just didn't know it until I started making my own music. You know what I'm saying? But when I started making my own music and I started getting eyes in the city, you know, in New Orleans, and it started by little. And I didn't really see it as that at that time. Like, I was just making music just for me and releasing it, you know what I'm saying? But my dad was doing all the behind the scenes and stuff like that and pushing my music to all different types of people and getting me out there and stuff like that so I could do shows and open mics and stuff like that. And over the time, I just realized that I actually have an impact on New Orleans, you know?
Right.
So, and this was when I was like 16, 17. So whenever I realized that, I just started taking this shit serious because I started, like I said before, I started studying my peers that's already in the game and already in the game for a couple of years before I was even thought of, you know what I'm saying? And I just been learning shit off of how they was moving throughout their journey and shit like that. So that's how I figured out that I was an artist. Whenever I realized that I had that momentum behind me, and I just never knew until now, you know?
For sure. We are on a historical, iconic, world-renowned Magazine Street in New Orleans.
You did.
It is literally 100 degrees out here tonight.
See, I'm sweating.
It is very, very hot in the city of New Orleans tonight. Speaking of hot, you know, you've been creating this hot music for a few years now, and you've been doing your thing. Talk about the momentum building process for you and Frosty ENT and what it took for you to get to this point.
It took a lot to get to this point. I ain't going to even lie to you, but at the same time, it's all about the journey, not about the destination. It's all about the journey. And I had to realize that, like, I was so eager to get to, the fame and the money and shit like that. But nah, it's all about the journey, about this career. So it's been really, like, tough. I ain't gonna lie to you. But we've been just keeping our head up, chest out, and we've been taking every type of challenge, every type of, you know what I'm saying, any type of anything that comes our way, we gonna handle it, for sure. You know,
Man, the sweat is definitely looking like it's part of your fashion tonight.
beaming.
You know, we are out here and it is burning hot, you know what I'm saying? We might have to take it inside in a few moments, you know. I don't think we're gonna make it through sitting out here tonight, MoneyBaby. What you think?
No, indeed. No, indeed. I might turn a snowman out here. And it's not even...
You melting?
I'm trying to tell you. I feel like a brownie in a goddamn oven.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm baking.
You know,
you dig?
We, like I said, but before we go inside, because we definitely got, and the mosquitoes are coming out. They biting. They biting. You know, we deep down south.
For sure.
We got some mosquito spray for sale.
For sure. We got
they got so many natural items to purchase here at Vigorous Body, right here on Magazine Street in New Orleans. I'm here with MoneyBaby504. We're about to move our interview inside in a moment because the mosquitoes and the heat is unbearable.
Yes, indeed.
Oh. All right, we done made our way into the Vigorous Body. Yeah, I'm still here with MoneyBaby. MoneyBaby, let's talk about it right quick, big dog. New Orleans is known to be a crab in a barrel type city. Very challenging for up and coming artists. You know, can you talk to us about some of your challenges, if you faced any at all?
I faced a lot of challenges in New Orleans, I ain't gonna lie. One major challenge that I had to face was like networking, because a lot of artists around New Orleans, it's like they have their own outlook on, I want to say, like helping people out and like supporting other artists. I want to say their peers, because if you in this industry and you do music, everybody's your peer that do music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like school. So you gotta help that person out. You know, a lot of people down here, they just for themselves. So I had to learn and adapt with that, and then be on my own, and then recognize myself as a person, and then push myself as an artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being by myself, being consistent. I don't have to be around any type of big crowd because I already got my record label, basically. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't need for nothing. So that's one thing I had to remember. That's one big thing I had to overcome, is that even though there's a lot of big artists in New Orleans, that doesn't mean that you can try to, I want to say, like, try to stick to them. Like, no, like, you got your own light, you got your own wave, you can make your own thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's yeah.
Okay. So Rob 49 asked Juvenile a big question, and it sparked a lot of controversy according to the answer. You know, so let me ask you, MoneyBaby, is there anything you think the OGs, if y'all want to call them that, or legends or the gatekeepers of New Orleans, is there anything you think they can do to help, you know, the up and coming artists such as yourself?
One thing I want to say is, like, basically be more hands-on the artists down here. Like, a lot of the OGs, like, they support us. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say they don't support us. They do support us. But they could be more hands-on in a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can like, they be like, in my own instance, I feel like they be like a little bit more sit back. Chill, you know what I'm saying? If they see something that they like, they gonna repost it. You know, show some light on it. But at the same time, if you a legend, a OG in the city, like my Uncle Juvenile, like, you should be able to put your hands on these artists or give these artists something that they can get motivated about, like, up off of, because that's what happened to me, because I get unmotivated a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would be like a great way to start right there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
As an artist, do you think it's a must-have these days to have so many different ways of income to support your artistry? Or do you think those who are, you know, able to should give back more? You know, like you just said, they hands-on and stuff like that, and be more hands-on. So we've heard a lot of other people give a lot of other suggestions. So those type of people, like a Juvenile, which is clear that, you know, I appreciate his answer. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he was saying, hey, look, y'all got to do more to get, you know, money into invest into yourself. You know what I'm saying? So do you think it's both, or do you think it need to be more investment from the legends or more investment from the artists themselves?
I want to say, like, I'm gonna just say it like this. I think it's more investment from the artists themselves. But I'm gonna say this on top of that. A lot of artists is in New Orleans already on top of this shit, and they be pushing and they be putting that work in already. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists haven't got that light. You know what I'm saying? But, and I just feel like that if you haven't got that light yet and you know your stuff is hard, if you know your shit is hard, then you should have been got that light already. That means you're not doing something right. You not in something in your formula is not right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I gotta say with that one. You know what I'm saying?
All right, MoneyBaby, I respect that right there. So, as far as the work is concerned and putting in the work, you know, let's talk about that real quick. You know, you did features with artists in the city of New Orleans. Flame CA Lotto is one to be, you know, exact. You with Frosty ENT as an artist. You know, you working with different artists on the label, such as Queen Amara. Shout out to Queen Amara, you know what I'm saying? The beautiful one. You know, talk to us about working with other artists. What is that process like for you? How do you go about that selection? And is there any artists in the city of New Orleans you would like to work with?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't go about any selection. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I ain't gonna say it like that, but if you about your music and I can see you about your music, like about your career, about your craft, like I'm a fuck with you. I'm gonna give you a chance. You know what I'm saying? That's how I just rock. You know what I'm saying? Now if I listen to it and then I hear you just playing around with it, I'm gonna tell you straight up, like I'm gonna just like, you gotta like either fix it or think of something else. But some big artists I wanna work with, I ain't gonna lie, in the city, is YD whenever he get home from jail. You know what I'm saying? Free YD. You know what I'm saying?
Free YD for sure.
Another person I want to work with that I've been talking to, and we've been already in the bonds already, is Lil Weezy. That's my dog. If y'all don't know already, me and Lil Weezy opened up for the Pelicans twice. Back in, I want to say like 2021, 22, somewhere around there. But me and Lil Weezy, we've been locked in a long time, and he been doing this shit. So we've been, you know, talking back and forth and stuff like that. He got a lot of things going on right now, but that's coming. That's up and coming. A lot. Another person I want to do is one more person is Top Notch. He's really hard. I just met him last night. I ain't gonna lie to you. So we got something coming for sure.
That sounds like a plan right there, you know, especially with the Lil Weezy thing, man. You know, y'all can make that happen. I'm definitely sure y'all gonna create a banger with that, you know.
Oh, and shout out to Lil Weezy, bro. You dig?
For sure, you know, one of the hardest working artists, and the response that he has going on in the city right now is phenomenal. You know, let's talk about that. Let's talk about you know, when it comes down to the response. I saw you perform personally. We saw you do your thing multiple times, and your energy level that you bring to a performance is second to none. Right. You know, you all over the place. That big old smile you got like on your face right now. You know, you're having a lot of fun up there and expressing yourself, and the pronunciation of your words and the energy that you're bringing to the audience. You know, how did you get that? Where did that come from? Did anybody teach you that, or is you mimicking anything, or you know, what's up with this MoneyBaby504 performance?
I ain't gonna lie, like when I was a small kid, like I was like a shy person, but I always loved to dance. You know, like whenever the music come on, it don't matter who's around. Like I would just like love to dance and show off. I was like the best dancer in my opinion. I don't care what nobody see. But around that time, like I had a shell that I had to break out of, and my pops, before I even started making music and before I even started thinking about writing music, I liked to dance, but I was scared. I was in my little shell. So my pops was like, you gotta break out of your shell. Even my mama told me that. Actually, my mama told me that first before my pops. And then when they both told me at the same time, and we was at a wedding, and you know, having that little look at me and stuff like that, man, I broke out. Something just said, just fuck it, like you know, just break out one of your dance moves that you're good at. Man, I hit the stage. Everybody loved me. So ever since then, it's just like I grew the love of just like breaking that shell. It's like whenever you break that shell, it's like a new feeling. Like you feel like a new person. Like you feel like, cause like when you break that shell, it's like you actually doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You doing what makes you happy.
Yeah, shell
like,
breaking.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I still got a lot of more shells to break. You know what I'm saying?
As long as you ain't walking on eggshells with this right here.
No indeed. You know, I gotta get my shit back in like a train. It's gonna move slowly and it's gonna be on that. You dig?
Yeah. You know, I want to ask you right quick though. You know, you're working with your father. You know what I'm saying, and doing that right there. You know, how is that for you? You know, is there any boundaries that you feel like you have to set because it is your dad? Or is it just a free flow type relationship? Like, if you was a regular person, I'm gonna handle you like this, whether you're my father or not, because this is business.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, it always be like bumping head moments. You know what I'm saying? It always be us bumping heads because I have a strong idea. He have a strong idea. And when we come together, and sometimes our ideas don't collide, and we get a little emotional about it. But we bump heads, but at the same time we come back, we find a way to come back, and we find a way to meet at the middle and be like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, a lot of people, and this is just me just doing my research, like from, all the artists, like the big coming artists that's big up and out. Like I did my research, watch all the interviews. Like the worst thing to do is have family mixed in with business. And I see that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can recognize that because I've been through it. But like at the same time, it's like you gotta put beside that emotion and always know that business come first. If this is what you love to do, business come first. I don't care if you get mad or get sad. Yeah, you get mad or get sad. You got a right way to feel that way. But walk away for a little bit and take your time. Go outside, smoke a blunt, calm your nerves, put your feet in the grass. And then after that, you calm down, come back. You thought about your comeback, go. You know what I'm saying? Talk about it again.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
That's all
good.
I gotta see.
The creative differences that you and your father experienced, how is that as a father and son thing? Do you feel like, hey man, I gotta get away from my father sometimes, or does that bring y'all close in the long run?
I ain't gonna lie, it's both. Sometimes I gotta go. Like I gotta get away. And it's crazy because I learned from him and I learned from my OGs. My OG is King Mike, Soulja Slim first cousin.
Shout to King Mike.
My other OG is my uncle Juvenile. You know what I'm saying?
Shout to Juve.
Everybody is like old lost. So I learned from them and I soak up whatever they give me like a sponge. So it's like, yeah, like I got to get away sometimes, and whenever I get away, I still go network, meet big people. You know what I'm saying? That's how I met Big X the Plug. That's how I met Lil Baby. That's how I met Meek Mill. That's how I met a lot of people. Lotto, Cardi B. I've been around a lot of shit. Like it will blow your mind. But most of the time when I come back, it's like whenever I come back, and I be like, yeah, because I had a great time out, just trying to get, away from, you know what I'm saying? Just for a little time. But I come back, I'll be like, oh, I met this person. Then we'll link, and then we'll sit down, have a big talk, you know what I'm saying? Then we get shit straight. So it's like, that's why I say it's both of them, you know what I'm saying? So.
Most definitely. I appreciate that answer right there. And, to work with family can be difficult sometimes because you do have to set those boundaries. And, working with a parent, at the end of the day, they can always pull that card. You my child. You know what I'm saying?
And it makes you feel bad inside. But when it comes to this industry, it's business, not emotion. You can't make money off emotion.
Appreciate you for speaking honest on that right there. We right here with MoneyBaby504 with Frosty ENT, you know what I'm saying, artists. being an artist on a record label in 2026, talk about that for us right quick, because a lot of artists say, hey man, independent is the way to go. They don't really need a record label and stuff like that. So what is that like for you? You guys are doing multiple things, and as far as music and selling merchandise and doing concerts and bookings and bringing all the other artists into the realm of Frosty ENT. What position do you feel like you hold, and is it the experience you want it to be, being a part of an entertainment company versus being independent and on your own?
I know. I want to say, like, being independent is the best way nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did my research back in the days, and back in the days, yeah, like, getting signed, that was the way. I ain't saying, like, nowadays, like, getting signed is the way, but, like, that person got to be genuine and want to see you win. That person can't just fuck you over and, like, you know what I'm saying, just, like, sign you and then fuck you over in the money part and stuff like that. Like, that's not a person that want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? I talk, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to say, like, being independent right now until that right moment come is the right way to go. And I ain't gonna lie, I've been enjoying the ride. Like, at first, it's been like a little bumpy, but now that we get in the groove of everything, it's going smooth as a motherfucker. Like,
you look like you're having a lot of fun.
I am.
I'm bumping into you in places and stuff like that. The business going and everything is going great. You got the new music dropping and stuff like that. What are some of your favorite things to do as an artist, especially in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Because in New Orleans, it is a life out here, You got to have life out here in New Orleans. You cannot, just be chilling at home watching YouTube all the time. You got to get out here. So what's some of your favorite things to do as an artist in New Orleans?
I ain't gonna lie, like, I be when I go out, I be with my brother Deezy, like Rich Gang Deezy. You know what I'm saying? That's my big brother. You know what I'm saying? I be with him most of the time, and when we go out, it's just like basically like to like big things, like juvenile concerts or just any concerts in general. Like if a big artist is in town, we'll go out there, network, kick it, rub shoulders with some of my peers and shit, our peers. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like to do and stuff like that. I like to go out and sometimes just, you know what I'm saying, just have a breath of fresh air. It don't matter. I just like to stand right there. It could be like right there at the goddamn lake, at the lake. Just standing outside, just smoking a blunt, just chilling, talking. Like, sometimes I need to clear my mind. I'm like a nature person. I know we don't have trees down here, but when I was traveling.
We got magnolias, we got pecan trees.
I'm already knowing.
We got oak trees, they'll bust up the block.
Shit, I'm trying to tell you. But like, nothing beats whenever you go like, to North Carolina or like Atlanta when they have forests or like woods and stuff like that.
Just a different scenery.
Like, it hits different.
Some people can say you better watch out. Some people can say you can get that on in Slidell.
Yeah. But
around there.
I just want to get out the state.
I feel you. And we've been seeing you. We've been seeing you travel with Frosty ENT. Frosty has been doing an extraordinary job with putting you on the road, doing the road promos, doing the radio runs and doing the concert runs in different states, different areas. Your social media has been buzzing with that over the summer. New Orleans is a place of its own, and I've been bumping to you a lot in the city. Let's talk about fashion, big brother. What's your fashion sense like? How serious do you take this? Because in 2026, man, fashion is not a trend, it's a lifestyle. So let's talk about your lifestyle in fashion. How serious do you take it? How far are you willing to take it with fashion?
I'm damn near to take it all the way. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a fashion person. It's like, I'm such a fashion person right now. I'm trying to get into the fashion world. Like, a lot of people has already surpassed me already.
Like, it's serious. I didn't realize how deep it was, but it is truly a lifestyle.
People
it's not
coming
clothes.
back with the baggy pants and everything. People coming back with like hoodies that, I know the glitter hoodies. Anything with glitter, brother, we gotta get rid of. 2026, brother. When this shit end, brother, we gotta get rid of that shit, brother.
After this year, we gotta start manning up with the gear.
I didn't know it was real, brother, until I went out. Went to go do my little woo-doo. Bruh.
Say like the old school ways of dressing, it feel like it's coming back with this just unorthodox way of dressing. You know, when we were coming up in the 80s, you know, the thing was you had to match. But now it seems like it doesn't have to match. You know, you can literally get away with mismatched socks if you wanted to. You know, the way you put it together. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta be from New Orleans, dude. That's just me. Like if anybody do it from like Atlanta, like if they mismatch, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is that?
Is there New Orleans fashion? Do
like,
you feel like there's New Orleans fashion that separate us from anywhere else?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Like people go wear camo pants and red shoes, all red shoes, and a white T-shirt and a brown hat, and then that bitch would be pressure.
Straight pressure.
That'd be pressure. Like if it's from like if it look good and it's from the right people and it's designed well, like that bitch gonna be pressure. It don't matter about the colors down here. It's just a matter. I ain't gonna lie, it do matter about the colors down here. Cause if you put like red, blue, and then pink together, like it depends. I don't know.
They getting away with a lot of New Orleans right now.
Yeah, it get away. Cause I be seeing niggas with like different shit. Like I be seeing niggas with the goddamn fucking Balenciaga's fucking highlight green. Black pants, blue shirt, red hat. I'm like, but it's fresh though. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm just looking at the brand or just looking at the outfit.
All right, is there anybody you want to give a shout out that's local, you know, that's doing their thing coming up, like, you know, in the fashion world?
Yes, indeed. I just met somebody last night at Rich Styles' birthday party. I ain't gonna lie, he was a genuine person, and I really wanna like push his brand out there, and we definitely gotta do some collabs. I know you're gonna watch this. You know what I'm saying? I know you're gonna watch it. We gotta do some collabs, you know what I'm saying? But look, his name is Hayes Allure. I need everybody to go follow him, bro. Look, I got his IG real quick. I need everybody to go follow him, man.
Yeah, check him out check his website. We'll make sure we get that posted in the description right there, you know what I'm saying? And you know, shout out to Hayes Allure, humble brother. So MoneyBaby, every time I see you, bro, you always got on like $15,000, $20,000 worth of jewelry. Watch game is serious. Neck game serious. I see you a little modest today. I done seen you way turn. You didn't like, you know.
I ain't come too much. I ain't come too much today.
You know what I'm saying? Like you really be toting.
Cause it be hot as fuck out here.
It is hot.
I ain't gonna lie. It be hot as fuck.
It's
like
hot
I was gonna wear a hoodie and shit like that, but no, I was gonna wear more jewelry. No, I can't do it. It's like whenever, okay, you be good in the house, but when you step out, boy, you be about to die. For real.
It's hot. It's humid. You know, it's beach life. I'm saying it is definitely hot right now. You know, let's talk about real quick before we get ready to wrap this thing up, MoneyBaby.
All right.
Your music creation process. You know, when it comes to the lyrics that you write, the beats that you select. You know, after listening to all of it, how does it make it to, you know, the streaming platforms? You know, how many songs you willing to release versus an EP, an album, and stuff like that. What is that motion like for you? Is it more you and Frosty coming up with it, or is it more your concept? What is your music creation process like and the release process like?
I'm gonna keep this 100. Like, this is real me. I'm gonna sit up and tell y'all this. My music, y'all hear, everything I say, everything I speak about, everything you hear is from me. I even seen it, done it, or I lived it for real. Like
no fabrication. So whatever they hearing, this is MoneyBaby 504.
Like this is me. Like this is not no writer. You know what I'm saying? No shade to people out there that got writers. I still fuck with people that got writers because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but this is me. You know what I'm saying? So everything you hear is me. But being me is like I gotta hear like whenever I make music, I gotta hear a beat that signifies something. It can't just be like a beat that sounds like a freestyle beat. I could do freestyle beats all day. And I was just telling my partner just the other day, I could do freestyle beats all day. But when it comes down to making songs, it's different. It's different. It's way different. Sometimes you gotta sit down and write. But at the same time, I would hear a beat that I gotta hear a beat and it would talk to me. Like it's weird that I'm saying this to y'all, but like when I hear a beat, it's gonna talk to me for sure. And it's gonna tell me exactly.
And that's how you know what beats to select, because the beat has to like pick you. So pick you a little bit.
It's gonna tell me what I need to talk about and everything, what I need to say, and it's like, it's weird like when I say it like that, but that's how it comes to me, because a person could play a beat and 5 seconds will just pass and I'll be like, yeah, play that bitch. We about to record that bitch right now. Sometimes I go in that bitch, I don't even have to write. I just come off the brain. Yeah, I gotta punch in. Like a lot of people punch in nowadays, but I feel like punching in is good. But some beats I hear and I be like, all right, give me like 30 minutes to an hour. I'm sitting down, I'm writing. And I'm not a nigga that write on the, like type on the phone. Like whenever I touch electronics is not really, you get a pen and paper and you write down the shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna perfect not even your craft, but your writing skills. Cause one thing y'all gotta know is if y'all gonna be somebody in life, you gotta know how to write.
Pen and pad.
You know what I'm saying? You can't write scribble scrabble and you like you got $1 million, like you a $1 million nigga, but you write scribble scrabble.
I understand exactly where you're coming from.
You see what I'm saying?
It kind of takes away from the artistry when you start getting in your phone and creating everything in your phone and using Google to help you and all this other stuff.
That's just me though. That's just me.
But when you write to a pen and pad, it's like a painter to with paint and canvas.
Yeah, paint the canvas.
Versus someone using
a phone just
etch
typing.
A sketch. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You want etch a sketch.
Come out perfect all the time.
It's gonna come out perfect if you're taking a little number painting and you're gonna paint the little number painting versus like, just taking a blank canvas.
It's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone at the same time.
I respect that. It's good to hear you still write like that and you create your lyrics like that because that's becoming a lost art. A lot of people using ChatGPT, hint, out
yes,
there.
Indeed.
You know
that's how I got good with my signature. Like anybody that be like, I need your signature, you know what I'm saying? Your signature, I do that shit good. I'm gonna show you after this. I need you to, put that bitch in there.
So speaking of ChatGPT and AI, would you ever be open to possibly letting AI use your voice to create things you possibly wouldn't be able to create?
No, that's just me. No, I know it's a lot of money in it, but at the same time, this voice and this person right here and this being right here and this energy y'all feeling right now and y'all seeing, this is like way worth more than fucking money. It's way more than anything in this world. So like, I don't want somebody to duplicate it. I don't even want anybody to make a clone of me, and nobody would never make a clone of me. You think? But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
Two MoneyBaby504s and all that,
you know.
One of the up-and-coming entertainment companies in the city, most definitely, when you see a Frosty ENT flyer, you want to sign up because they host a lot of artist showcase, networking events coming up. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say one thing. That's why the 7 was on my back like that.
Shout the whole stuff.
I don't give a fuck. Back in time.
We were supposed to be in 7 the interview, but we decided to come over here by the family spot, you know what I'm saying? So MoneyBaby, I really appreciate you for, doing your thing with me, being a part of this live line spotlighting you today, big brother, and, this live line.
Man, what was MoneyBaby504, the biggest Scorpio in luck? Today is the biggest day of the year, brother. Where Money At drops today. Talking about where the money at, the song and the video. And tonight is about to be up. When it was down, man. Got my brother Deezy in this bitch, you dig? You know how that go. Rich gang and don't bang, you dig? What's down?
You point 6? My point 6. My point 6. I'm good. He said to the gun. Sell them out, yeah? I don't like 2 color dice.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your cash app? Because I gotta give you a birthday present.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, man.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yes.
All right. Oh, Lord. Oh, you know. Happy birthday to my team. I got the mic on. They gonna hear you.
What's up?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm the birthday, bitch. What's up?
I'm trying to tell you, we about to turn up tonight.
Let's go.
Come on, man. Put the VIP on.
You did? VIP.
We got the whole camp behind us, man. Frosty ENT, Richard, MoneyBaby. We about to do a thing for the city, man. Look, y'all already know how we doing, man. New style in this thing, man. We in here, we out here slide out. We about to do it there. We got live line in the building, you dig? You know what I mean? Y'all already know how it is.
Live line.
Hey, man, you doing, man? You ready to do your thing tonight?
No, I'm about to turn up. I gotta turn up for the city. I gotta turn up for the city.
Come on, man. Watch my little first killer for the city. Let's go.
Yes, indeed. You got to know it. Got to know it.
You already know what it is. Let's go, man.
Hold on, DJ. Look, check this out. My name is Frosty, and I'm CEO of Frosty Entertainment. Right now, we got my dog, MoneyBaby504, about to bless this mic with his new single, Where's Money At? You heard me?
DJ, we about to run that. Y'all ready to turn up in this bitch? I said, y'all ready to turn up in this bitch? Look. We gon' turn this bitch up. Turn this bitch up. We gon' turn this bitch up. Turn this bitch up. We gon' turn this bitch up. Turn this bitch up. We gon' turn this bitch up. We gon' look. Okay, moving. Please don't try to come and fuck with me tonight. I got the diamonds shining hard, bitch. Ain't no need to flash a light. This bitch a movie and the ass is sitting right. Like come and go and bang that money, make a lock and it get right. Like oh yeah, like where my money is, where my money is, where my money is, bitch, where my money is, where my money is, where my money is, where my money is, bitch. I want that money. I don't play about that money, bitch. I'm not the one that test it, man. I make one minute go. I'm finna show they ass. I'm next. I spread my hood, that big old 7. What we coming for? They next. I lay them down, we step right over them. They never been in. I'm trying to body blaze up, body blaze up. I'm trying to body blaze up, body blaze up. Look, all my people in this bitch, it ain't no loser. I turn on the fed, Julio gave me a bruiser. Plus I'm rolling out the 200s, can't fuck with them, they booted. My pockets feel like Boosie, can't find the 50, I'm coolin'. Now you know, look, where my money, where my money, where that money at? Where that money, where that money, where that money at? Look, where that money, I'm scared of moving, please don't try to come and fuck with me tonight. I got the diamonds shining hard, bitch, ain't no need to flash a light. This bitch a movie and the ass is sitting right. I come and throw it back, that money make a lock and it get right. Like oh yeah, like where that money at, bitch, where my money at, where my money at, bitch, where my money at, where my money at, bitch, where my money at, where my money at, bitch, where that money at. Hold on, where that money at, where that money at, bitch, where that money at, where that money at, where that money at, where that money at, bitch, where that, come on. Shit going on, look. If y'all don't know, I go by MoneyBaby504, the biggest Scorpio. I'm from the 7 Ward. I'm fucking with it. Look, I'm saying I'm here with GIP.
That's me. What's
You know
up?
what I'm saying? And look, today I got a new single coming out. It's called What Money At. If you ain't heard it, I need everybody to come listen to that. Go watch the video and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just turn it up.
Turn it up. You gotta make sure you view it and share it. It costs absolutely nothing to share.
Nothing at
Just
all.
share it.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? MoneyBaby504, the biggest Scorpio. You know what I'm saying?
I'm finna show they ass, I'm next. I spread my hood, that big old 7. What we coming for? They next. I lay them down and step right over them. They never been a threat. I'm trying to body bag something.